hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. And it's episode 25, a quarter century of episodes in our epic Cayman Islands adventure where we've got the Newgens coming through from some of the world's top clubs who we've transported over to the Cayman Islands with the magic of the editor to get them producing in their yearly youth intakes Cayman Islander talent. And we've taken the cream of the crop and we've brought them to the USA for the Gold Cup, and we face the USA today. I can hear poor FM20 just conflicted within himself. Does he go for his home country or does he go for the Cayman Islands? We know everybody else will be supporting the Cayman Islands in this game, of course. A place in the final and a match with Mexico is at stake. The world doesn't want yet another Mexico-USA final. They want to see Cayman Islands show their mettle and prove their worth. So let's see if we can actually make that happen. So the USA are heavy favourites. They're the host nation, the home side, of course. We're going to have to be at our best to beat them. USA, I checked before the game, ranked 17th in the world. We, since our group stage and quarterfinal performance, have shot up. We've broken into the top 70. We're now ranked 69th in the world, but it's going to be a big ask to beat them. Squad selection, fitness has come into this as a factor. Some rotation is happening because you'll see amongst the substitutes players whose conditioning is down, they're tired, it's down in the 70s or low 80s. We've kept a couple of key players with low condition in the team, like Carson Solomon, who's just on 81% conditioning, but he's got the match sharpness. And Emerson Skeet on an 83, Wood Roach on an 80. But everyone else, you know, we're looking for that fitness. We're looking for that match sharpness. It's Ribeiro in goal, Wood Roach and Wilson in the centre of the park. Challenger Sanchez and Matthews in the fullback position. Skeet and Rowe reform their partnership in the middle of the park. We've got Fagan back from his suspension. We'll be looking for him to cement his position as MVP in the tournament. Solomon stays in on the right because he is, you know, an automatic pick for the team. Rig, after scoring that chances goal in the first match, stays in the striker's position up front. Whitelock comes into the centre. He normally plays on the right wing, but he's the fittest person we've got available to play in the centre, so he will start at least. A very similar looking shape from the Americans, and I've been told this is someone to watch. Chad Clough, a Shakhtar Donetsk player, and a Newgen as well. They've snuck in a Newgen of their own, the cheeky buggers. And then we've got the likes of Pulisic, obviously there on the right. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but, you know, we've got to give it our best shot. The assistant manager says, tell them the pressure's off. You can't say the pressure's off in a semi-final. We've got nothing to lose. Show them what we're capable of. We do have something to lose, actually. A place in the Gold Cup final. An historic final opportunity. But we won't tell the players that. We'll just tell them we've got faith in them. We want them to get out there and make a difference. Come on, the Caymans. All right, national anthems and pre-match niceties done. And it's a a free kick. Sorry, I said a goal kick. A free kick for the Americans early on. Ribeiro tips it round the post. Now we've got to deal with the corner. We've got to ride out this early storm. We can't let the Americans get an early goal. We survived that. Let's see if we can survive the full 90 minutes. Skeet now knocks one in. Oh, how did he manage to miss that? Indeed. I said the exact same line as the commentary at the bottom of the screen. Rig found himself unmarked, point blank range, but he just got under the ball and headed it over. We will not get a better chance than that in this game, possibly. We got to demand more. Oh, and Skeet's picked up a knock. It's a thigh injury. That's not good. Our star player has been a tight hamstring, says the physio. Our star player is going to be hobbling around the pitch, but we're just going to have to hold on. We've got all the way to half-time without conceding. 0-0 it is. We're not having many highlights in these games, are we? Anyway, we'll tell the team that we're pleased with what they've done so far. Yeah, I'm happy with the performance so far, boys. keep it up. I mean, the central midfield, kind of underperforming with Jamal Rowe, and out on the right with Carson Solomon. He's on a yellow as well, so we'll give him a few minutes and then we might pull him out. We've got no further information on Skeet. We're going to leave him on because, he was effective in the Trinidad and Tobago game. This is something where I wish it had a little bit more detail in Football Manager. Okay, the physio gives you that little update during the game, but, I'm sure in real football, this is the point when the physio will kind of do some treatment on Skeet, and then he'll come over to me and say, this is a situation he can play on, but we're going to have to keep an eye on him, or he should come off because he's going to risk, being out for several games. Anyway, that's something for SI to sort out, isn't it? Let's get on with the second half, and let's see if we can pull off the shock of shocks. Okay, we've got a throw-in for the USA here. They're looking to build something. We had a chance to clear there, but we've just given it to Dest, who switches the play out onto the opposite flank. And the Americans are looking dangerous here, but we've got a chance now. Come on, boys. Be calm. Solomon has unfortunately picked up a knock. He launched a ball forward towards Rig, but couldn't find his man. And now the USA have it again. They're just stroking it around the pitch with confidence. Pulisic, you can't knock him off the ball. You can eventually knock him off the ball. But, that was so close. A fantastic save. A Gordon Banks Pele moment for Ribeiro there as he somehow kept that one out. But the danger's not over. The US are still coming at us. Definite dive from Pulisic. Come on, referee. You should have. He went down 5 seconds after the alleged contact. Come on. They're going a bit easy on the home side there, referee. Come on, admit it. Right, we're taking Carson Solomon off. His condition has dropped quite heavily. Bruised ankle, they say, which, he should man up and play through it. But we're going to put Swanson Whitelock out onto the right. And Neville Coleman will move into the centre. Skeet, I'm monitoring him, and he's dropped down to 59%, but he's still playing well. Woodroach is also very tired, but he's playing well. He's also on a yellow, so we'll have to keep an eye on him too. So we're going to make another substitution. I'm going to bring on Klein Moxamelia, and I'm bringing him on for Jamal Rowe, who's getting tired in the centre of the park and is not having a particularly great game, only on a 6.5. So we'll get the experience of Moxamelia on the fresh legs of Moxamelia as we go into the final 10 minutes. What's going to happen here? Are we going to suffer a heartbreaking defeat? Are we somehow going to sneak a glorious win? Are we going to extra time? Who knows? Fagan gives it away. He's just not been anywhere near as incisive as in the other games. Or it's with the chance, but it's saved. The defenders deal with it. The USA trying to come at us again, but they're starting to feel nervous. Some of their attackers now. 5 minutes to go. This is so tense. This is so tense. I'm worried about giving away a penalty. I'm worried about giving away a goal. It's been disallowed. Thank you. That makes up, referee, for that terrible free kick you gave them for that Pulisic dive, which was abysmal. But yes, our defence did their job there. They all stepped up at the right time. 6 US players offside. It looks like we're going to extra time. But no, there's one more throw of the dice for the US here. They're trying to finish this without the 30 minutes. Of course, they played extra time in their quarter-final against Grenada, so they will be feeling this despite having a day's more rest than us. Challenger Sanchez wasting lots of time there. Skeet still with that injury, but still looking to dictate the game from midfield. Matthews now. Come on, boys. Let's get one more chance here. Don't make a stupid mistake now. Just hold on to the ball. Let's get this going. Fagan now. Fagan. Is there going to be a twist in the tail here late on? Fagan brought down. Surely. It's a sending off. No, it's a yellow card. I got overexcited there, but a chance for us now. Surely this is the end of normal time. What's going to happen here? Nothing yet. Skeet's got the ball. He gets hit by Dest, and that's it. 0-0. We're going to extra time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to extra time. Rig has dropped down to a 6.3. I've noticed I've got one substitute left. But I've got so many players. I mean, Challenger Sanchez, Woodroach, Skeet, they've all dropped to 50s or lower. But Rig's having a nightmare of a game. Well, we've got to tell them that, what do we say here? I'm happy with the way things are going. Yes, that's true. Don't let this slip away from them now. We've been the better team. Yeah, let's go with that. We've given everyone that confidence boost, but we're also going to add to Rig. No, Rig. You have not been good at all. We've fired him up. Fire it up, baby. Let's go. Extra time. Okay, challenger Sanchez. Skeet gets hacked down by McKenny, and that has got to be a red. It is. He's got his second yellow. Weston McKenny is off, and the USA are going to play this 30 minutes extra time with 10 men. But they are much fitter than us. I mean, look at that. They've got their back line is tired, but look at our team. So many players in the red here. We've reached half-time and extra time with no highlights. Now I need to think about who have I got who's a good penalty taker. Let's have a look at our lineup here. If we go to set piece takers, penalties, penalty takers, who have we got who we could bring on here? So Connolly's not on at the moment. We've got no good penalty takers, to be honest, but I'm thinking, yeah, we've got to bring on Connolly for Rig. We're going to have to take the risk with the guys who are getting tired, and with Skeet, who's got that knock and has been carrying that knock for most of the game. So, Connolly, I'm giving you a chance here, boy. Make yourself a hero. Get out there and do something. Moment of magic for the young striker, hopefully. Let's see, but it's a USA highlight here. Starting deep in their own half. We've got to get the pressure on them. We've got to make them work for the ball and take advantage of that extra man. As Skeet comes forward, we've won it, and it comes through. Is that a penalty? It is. Oh, huge moment here. It's going to be Emerson Skeet. He's got his hands on his hips. I've got my hands on my hips, and it's in. It's in. 12 minutes of extra time left, and we're 1-0 up in the Gold Cup semi-final. The keeper should have saved that, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, Skeet. You've turned it around. You were disappointing in the first couple of games in the group stage, but you were good against Trinidad and Tobago. You've put in a shift here today. We've got to watch out now, though. Surely USA are just going to throw it all at us in this final few minutes, but that's going to leave gaps. Fagan now. Oh, Fagan, you absolute beast. Oh, you absolute beast. He's done it. Nkrumah Fagan, released by Barcelona, but running the show in this tournament. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. USA, 10 men, throwing it forward. They just left gaps. We're going to the final, boys. I think we can say it now. Can we say it? Praise. Hit that praise button. Wow. We are going to be knackered when the final comes around. We are going to be limping out onto the pitch against Mexico, but we are, I think, going to be there. Or have I spoken too soon as Rossi hits it straight at the keeper? If they'd have scored there, I would have been very worried, but here we go, people. It's happened. Cayman Islands have reached their first ever final. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Can you believe it? Wow. You've dreamt of playing in the final, boys. I am delighted for you all. Wow, wow, wow. We won. That was tough. It took extra time. It took a penalty. It took a sending off for the US. But we did it. We got through to the final. Young Cayman Islands shine against the USA. Oh, all the headlines make sweet reading. Even the manager of the USA believes it was the right call for the red card. Solomon is injured. Does it say how many days he's going to be out? It doesn't. Skeet as well. Oh, dearie me, two of our best players. Skeet's out for 1 to 3 days, tight hamstring. Let's have a look at Solomon. Solomon is out for 1 to 3 days with a bruised ankle, so they could be there for the final. which is going to be this game, as against Mexico, a repeat of our opening group stage match. Surprise package, we're delighted with the win, everyone's happy. This guy still thinks he's going to hold out for a place in the England team. Idiot. Wood Roach was man of the match. Oh, it's sweet. It's sweet. Our first ever final. What do you think? Can we produce a better performance than we did back in the opening day of fixtures? Can we pull off a mighty shock? Or are we just going to have to be happy to be there? I don't know. Let me know down in those comments. But for now, please hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. If you did not enjoy today's episode, well, you're obviously American. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm Dodgy Gamer. See you in the final. Yeah.